Hello and welcome. We're going to be talking about hope. Tikvih is hope in Hebrew. Proverbs 29:18 tells us that without a vision, people die. Her vision can translate into hope. Now look at 1 Corinthians 13:13. Notice it says we need faith, hope, and love. Those three things are as necessary to life spiritually as air, food, and water are to the body. In each case, three very simple elements. All three come from the very same source, God. What does that tell us? It tells us that more than anything else, we need God. Without Him, we are nothing and we have nothing. Nothing is more essential than God. Once we are physically born, He gives us the air, food, and water. Then, when we are spiritually born, He gives us faith, hope, and love. Today, far too many people are committing suicide because they can't make the connection from physical life to spiritual life. They think fame and fortune will bring them the future they are looking for. None of those things satisfy like faith, hope, and love. You see, where the Spirit of the Lord is, those last three things abide, yet all six of them go together. But God is what keeps them together. To be completely whole, you need all seven. In the song You Light Up My Life, Debbie Boone sings that the Lord gives her hope to carry on, and that's why He lights up her life. Google the song and have a listen. 1 Corinthians 3:11. The hymn Solid Rock, the chorus of the hymn The Solid Rock starts out, on Christ, the solid rock I stand, all other ground is sinking sand. The first verse starts, my hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. That blood and righteousness is where our hope comes from. Then in verse 3, it says, when all around my soul gives way, He then is all my hope and stay. Then the more modern hymn tells us, Jesus, Messiah, all our hope is in you. It's in you. If hope isn't fed by knowing Jesus and His Word, then it dies. When you put your hope in Jesus, you can know you are going to heaven. So the next time someone asks, do you know where you're going? Whether you're going to heaven when your life here is done, do not answer, I hope so. Give a resounding, yes, I am. It will give the person asking you an anchor of hope to hang on to. That's why the symbol of hope is an anchor, and yes, His anchor holds. 1 Timothy 1:1 is our hope that will not be shaken. Google the song, We Will Not Be Shaken. It's a beautiful song. The late Kate Smith sang, walk on in the wind, walk on in the rain with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. No, you will never walk alone. The reason it had so much power when she sang it was that she knew who put the hope in her heart. She also knew that no one could conquer the hope God puts in your heart. Her signature song was God Bless America. It brought tears to my eyes every time she sang it to sign off her TV program. Each month, when Pastor takes our military vets to lunch, they sing God Bless America at the restaurant, and most of the time, a fellow patron pays for their lunch. What a special way to say to our vets, thank you for your service. For those who do not believe in God, Job 8:13 through 15 tells us their hope is empty and it dies. Put your hope in God and it will flourish and grow. Because its roots are deep in the one who is our hope. So plant all your roots in him and you will be a beautiful garden for him. Then water those roots with prayer, praise, worship, and thankfulness. Don't misplace your hope in anyone or anything. Instead, place your hope in Jesus. Otherwise, it's misplaced and you will be left grasping at straws. Author C.S. Lewis tells us the work of the devil will not be allowed to rob heaven of her joy, giving up peace, joy, and hope in our lives is to surrender what does not belong to the enemy. That's why we should never give up. You may send your prayer requests to He Answers TWO at Gmail, and you won't have to hope we'll answer. You can know that we will pray and you will get an answer.